Let's flip the page to Sunday, the only game, 6:30 in Viva Las Vegas. Let's talk LSU. Let's talk USC. Jake, take us through it.
Yeah, two teams trying to establish two different identities than a year ago, and both similar in that way, replacing their defensive coordinators. You get two new defensive coordinators in D'Anton Lynn and Blake Baker for LSU and USC. Which one can change right away? Because you're going to be going up against, no matter if you're on LSU side or USC. I like both offenses too. Garrett Nussmeier at LSU. I think Miller Moss is going to be really good for USC this year. I've talked highly about USC. Really, it comes down to, like I said, which defense is going to show up. I'm really concerned with the secondary of LSU. That being said, I think LSU also has a more elite passing attack and can outscore USC if need to be. You look at Kyron Lacey, the Daniels kid from Liberty that transferred in. I think it's Thomas is the other guy for LSU. I really like their passing attack again, even though they lost all of their studs. But I think USC's defense is going to be better than LSU's. So where am I really going with this? I think I'm going to take the underdog in this one. I like USC. I think that they're going to fit the Big Ten this year better than what people think.
I hate to hear it, but I understand why you're saying it. My point of view on this game is I think there's just two main questions that we're looking answers for. Can the absolute reload of coordinators at USC finally get it done and finally put the finishing touches on that Alex Grinch mess from last year? And can Brian Kelly finally figure out the secondary at LSU? It's been the same conversation the last 3 years at LSU. I don't like their secondary. All right, they got these transfers. They sucked. So again, we are asking you, Brian Kelly, can you stop the pass? That is what you need to do. That's what you set your team back from being a contender in the SEC again. So fix it. That's what they have to do. And if there's going to be a team that's going to exploit your bad defensive backs again, it's going to be a Lincoln Riley style offense. This one is a tight matchup. I can't believe LSU's getting more than a field goal here, but I just think that's from the lingering doubts of the quarterback position of Miller Moss. I'm also high on him. I think the Holiday Bowl was a good showing of what he can be within this system, and I haven't seen Lincoln Riley recruit a bad quarterback yet, so prove me wrong, and then I'll start believing you, ESPN and bet makers everywhere. Reese, your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, we talk about, Miller Moss at Holiday Bowl last year. He's obviously not going to have that same success, but you do get this guy of another full year, with spring ball and fall camps and everything like that. So he's going to definitely be improved. But you still have Lincoln Riley as your head coach. And then when you look at the LSU, I mean, that offensive line is one of the top in the country. And I don't know if that defensive line out of USC is going to be able to get that much pressure on Nussmeier as well, too. So, I mean, what a great way to have, your first season as a quarterback is to have this offensive line, because it's going to help him stay upright, make proper reads, not to mention having Kyron Lacey out wide, too, especially if that USC secondary is not that solidified this early in the year, with D'Anton Lynn's plans and everything. So I think LSU can have a good game. Also, my favorite play, if we're going to give these away, this over in this game, it's at 64. That number ain't high enough. These defenses were so bad last year. Who knows if they figured it out this early in the year? This is going to be a fun game to watch, man. Just put it on because there's going to be points.
Yeah, a Vegas spot seems like a really good time to drill an over of like 80 total points in a game. So I like that. I do think we didn't fail to mention, but we do get another chance to watch the most electrifying kick returner actively in college football in Zachariah Branch. So even watch maybe for a special team score in this spot for USC. Jake, lead off the scoring table. Tell us the final score and who wins the game.
Better be up there.
Yeah, I have to take a home team, right? And I know that this is a neutral site game, but
yeah, tough scene for that.
USC fans, this is in Vegas. That can't be. What's that drive got to be? Is it 5 hours from LA? I have no idea.
I don't even.
I think it's far. I think it's like.
Do you think it is far?
I think it's.
I don't think it's that far.
I'm pretty sure it's far.
Southern California. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is far. But either way, you're much capable more of driving than an LSU fan is. I think LSU could potentially travel well, but hypothetically, I'm taking the home team with the points plus 4.5. I actually I might counter you, Reese. I'm not sure if your over is going to be as easy as we think it's going to be. I like USC winning this one. I don't know. I think it's like 30-27. I think it's going to be close. But I think both defenses are going to be a little more improved. But LSU wasn't able to get anybody in the portal on the D line. I think their secondary is still pretty bad. And so I think Lincoln Riley's ready to kind of avenge some of the hater talk he's been really getting harped on in this offseason.
Yeah, it's a prove it spot for me as well for Brian Kelly's group for exactly the reasons I already told you. Give me USC to win this one, Reese. I'm not sure if this is reaching your number, but I had USC 37-28. So both offenses getting theirs. But if you're talking about offensive scheme and scoring, I'll take Lincoln Riley. I can sleep betting on Lincoln Riley all day long. So that's my take on the game. Reese, your final score with that high number you're looking for.
For all the USC fans, I apologize. It's only a 4-hour and 45-minute drive to Las Vegas. So you can make it out there. Just go give them a little help, Give me LSU in this one, 44-38.
I was going to say, I wanted you to lock it up 52-49.
Yeah,
Points.
What was the total again?
64.
64-3 USC. That's an over. Just an absolute burner. All right.